How can hydrogen fuel cells reduce our carbon emissions? Many of us hope to have a green future. Hydrogen fuel cell powered vehicles can be a part of this, but how and why? First off, how do they even work? The fuel cell is kind of built like a sandwich. On each side, there's an electrode. One positive, the anode, the other negative, the cathode. In between them is an electrolyte called a proton exchange membrane. As hydrogen passes over the anode, a catalyst splits it into protons and electrons. The protons flow through the electrolyte while the electrons are passed through a circuit, an electric motor, then to the cathode. The electrons being passed to the motor is how the car gets its power. The protons and electrons then combine with oxygen to create water vapor, the engine's only emissions. But why hydrogen fuel cells? Cars and other vehicles using fossil fuels contribute to a large portion of our carbon emissions, fueling our global warming crisis. Why not just use electric vehicles? Well, there are concerns about lithium-ion batteries, their longevity, their performance in cold weather, and their eco-friendliness. Moreover, in their current state, they cannot be used to power large vehicles. The bigger the vehicle, the bigger and heavier the battery needed to power it is. Hydrogen fuel cells do not produce carbon dioxide, but only water vapor. Furthermore, they do not require the large batteries that electric cars need to run. But what about the downside? Isn't water vapor a greenhouse gas? Yes, but most of the water released is still in liquid form, and many green sources of hydrogen extract the hydrogen from water. This water would just be replacing the water already removed from the water cycle. Moreover, the amount of water vapor being released is negligible to our environment. On the process of producing hydrogen, many people are concerned with the cost to do so and its eco-friendliness. There are the same concerns with storage. There are green ways to source hydrogen, and if we focus on improvement, we can streamline the process to store and produce it. Because of hydrogen fuel cells' potential application in many vehicles without substantial carbon emissions, they could be a substantial part of our green future.